Let me welcome you to our first Monday press briefing 2025 that we always conduct it here at the Mira Central Police Station, the DPC's office. I welcome those online or watching us live on KFM YouTube. I have some few incidences to share with you. But first, festive season is over. We want to thank all the security agencies for policing this period very successfully. We didn't register cases that antagonize the entire security of the region. However, some few isolated cases, such as accidents, the districts of Apache, Oyam, within Lira City and Electong district were respectively registered. Most of you got those facts. We also registered the case of murder by stabbing, which happened in Lira City West Division. And currently we have some clue already on who the suspects are. And we are closely following them. We believe we'll be able to declare for you their arrest sooner or later. We also registered the murder by shooting on the New Year celebration in Apache district, where a police officer attached to Kungu police station named Police Constable Ikokole Richard Pius shot 3 people. One died, and the one who died was identified as Kabonesa Jessica, who was buried on the 4th in West Nile. And the 2 others were Apok Doris and Obok Maxwell. They are all receiving treatment from Apache General Hospital. But the good news is, seems they are going to be discharged because there is some improvement. The case is still under investigation, and the said officer is also still at large, but we are looking for him. We have registered escape of 5 suspects from lawful custody in Lira City West Division on the 5th January 2024 at around 1500 hours, when our sales guard had a bank on the mail sales. This prompted him to respond to what happened, only to see some suspects running away. They fired some bullets in the air, but they all continued. Records have it that 5 suspects escaped, and the following in they are Johnny Abbott, who was charged of burglary and theft; Uchien Moses, charge of defilement; Ada Carlos, charge of theft; Odongo Sadrap, charge of robbery; and Uchien Robinson, also charge of robbery. Action has been taken against the sales guard number 74080 PC Hiyuk James. He has been charged, and also the suspects, we expect to charge them of escape from lawful custody. Efforts to have them rearrested is ongoing. However, we call for support from members of the public to share any information about these suspects that we have delivered their names to you for purposes of supporting police with arrest. To get back on the festive season, generally festive season was well policed by our security officials. We would like to thank so much our partners in fighting crime, like you, the media fraternity, who have labored so much in information dissemination, thorough crime prevention and community policing programs which have been conducting from January 2024 to December 2024. We also thank head of securities like RCC, the RDCs and their assistants and deputies, the town clerks and chief administrative officers, whom we believe supported our DPCs logistically during this festive period. Some civil society organizations also, in the course of last year, offered some training to enhance our capacity in crime management. We extend our appreciation to them as well. Above all, we wish to thank the general community members for embracing and understanding our different approaches in fighting crime, particularly aspects of neighborhood watch, aspects of timely reporting and information sharing. This has made us achieve a lot with reduced cases registered during this festivity. We encourage all to continue with that spirit of fighting crime, such that we have a crime-free society in our region. Now that we have stepped into 2025, it is time to reflect on Sherry's memories, learn from past experiences, and treat the new year with hope, joy, and open hearts. Let's welcome this fresh start with gratitude and excitement for what lies ahead. Let's embrace new beginning and share this friendship as we all plan to come out with new resolutions to fulfill 2025. As security in the region, we bring you total assurance and remain a beacon of safety, security, and stability in North Kyoga. We shall continue working very closely with all stakeholders for a crime-free society. Happy New Year 2025. Accident. One person not identified died while being rushed to a clinic following an accident that occurred on the 4th of January 2025 from Corner Park along Lira Kamdini Highway in Kole district. It was alleged that motor vehicle registration number UAS 079C Nissan of MTN was being driven by one lawyer Alfred while traveling from Lira side heading to Kamdini, knocked a yet to be identified rider on a motorcycle registration number UED 573E Boxer red in color while crossing the road. The scene was visited, managed, sketch map was drawn, the body picked and taken to the regional referral mortuary pending a post-mortem. Both vehicle and the motorcycle have been parked at CPS Kole and the driver equally detained. An investigation is ongoing. Accident again. In a similar way, an unidentified motorcyclist was also knocked on the 4th of January 2025 from around Ginger Camp along Juba Road at around 22:30 hours. It was alleged that motor vehicle registration number UG 4766C Toyota Hilux, which was being driven by Zema Romano, age 47 years old, was coming from Modokomit towards Lira City Center. Upon reaching Ginger Camp, knocked a motorcyclist while crossing the road and was quickly rushed to a yet to be identified health facility for treatment. Our traffic team registered this case and the motor vehicle was brought at CPS here, where IOV inspected it, and preliminary finding indicates the cause of the accident as reckless driving by the rider. In fact, majority of the accidents involving motorcycles in the region is due to wrong decisions by the riders, and that is why, and sometimes they disappear and they don't come to police. A case in point, this particular issue, the rider was taken to unknown health facilities. His motorcycle has equally been carried away. I believe they knew probably the rider was on the wrong. We call for total observation of road safety rules, regulations, such that we avoid some of these road mechanics. Suspected assault in Amolata. There was an incident of assault which occurred on 31st December 2024 and never reported anywhere. An incident where Eling Isaac of a large village, a called parish, a Beja sub-county in Amolata district, was allegedly assaulted by Okelo Yona from Ataketo village, called Parish, on allegation of struggling for a lady. He was allegedly rushed to Lira Regional Referral Hospital for treatment, and on the 4th of this month, 2025, rumors went viral that he had died, yet he is alive and receiving treatment. The relatives had planned to go and revenge through a tap to the family of the suspect. The information later reached police, and the suspect was arrested with the help of the Giso, who first took him to Kyoga police post, and later he was transferred to Molata main station. The relatives have been advised to formally complain, such that the matter is investigated and suspect taken to court. We appeal to the community members to always report any incidences that happen in the community for purposes of further management. Murder by mob in Kole district. The Territorial Police in Kole district are investigating suspected murder by a mob which occurred on the 5th of January 2025 from Apodi village, Abeli parish, Akalo sub-county in Kole district at around 9:30 hours. It was alleged that Iguel Emmanuel, 30 years old, and Ayo Patrick were suspected to have stolen a motorcycle from Amaj in Lira district and rode towards Akalo in the Kole district. Unfortunately, or fortunately, they ran short of fuel. Hence, their behaviors made people suspicious, and Iguel was arrested while his colleague Ayo ran away. Iguel Emmanuel was later beaten badly and left unconscious. Police was notified. They quickly responded and picked him while still alive, rushed him to Akalo Health Center 3, where he succumbed to the injuries inflicted on him. The suspected stolen motorcycle is nowhere to be seen. It is said the owner picked it up. These are some of the challenges that we find during investigating cases. We appeal to the locals outside there to always support police, apprehend anybody you feel has been alleged of a criminal, of a suspected a crime that he could have committed, such that he or she is handled by the law. Ason, the people of Aminome village and the police in Aleptong have been left in shock following a grass-thatched church for the PAG mission that caught fire on the 4th of January 2025 at around midnight, after a report was made by Pastor Akono Jackson Bo, 45 years old. It was alleged that on the 4th of January 2025 at around midnight, Owino Daniel, the son of the Pastor Jackson, woke up and informed the father that the church is burning. They all got out, and Pastor quickly went into the church and removed some few items like table, drum, and few things. Since the fire started from the rooftop of the building, it became very impossible for the pastor to save some other properties like the benches, the plastic chairs, the carpets, and other items. This matter was reported to the police. A general inquiry file has been registered to that effect to investigate the cause of this fire. The scene was visited, examined, and properly documented by the scene of crime officer. Some statements have been recorded. There is no clue to that effect on who could have done this. Finally, arrest of Awiyo Isaac and his manager. Following a disturbing incident where a local artist of Walter alias Lily Square was allegedly assaulted and his vehicle registration number UAU 045Q was maliciously damaged on the 3rd of January 2024. As police, led by the District and Police Command of Lira City CPS, this matter was closely followed and attempts to arrest at first didn't work, since we tried to jump over the fence from Glass Launch, where our first attempt to arrest him failed. But later, last night, we finally arrested him and his manager, and now we have them in police cells at Lira Central Police Station. We Isaac and his manager struck the bouncer, Odeng Eric. Efforts to have the other bouncers who were caught in the act of damaging the vehicle is still ongoing. We strongly condemn the act of violence perpetrated by Awiyu and his accomplices against Ogwang Walter. We will investigate this matter thoroughly and ensure that the perpetrators of violence are brought to justice. We appeal to members of the public to remain calm and cooperate with the police as we work to resolve this matter. And this is a warning to any other person who wish to conduct himself in that manner, that our country, Uganda, is a country that respects the rule of law. Therefore, any issues that you may be having with a colleague, always find the best way of resolving the matter than taking the laws into their hands. I thank you for listening.